Hi guys, so we're going to be doing another WrestleMania match ranking. We didn't do Drew McIntyre. We're going to be doing Drew McIntyre, and he has a lot of different kind of match. He has 2 dark matches in 9 WrestleMania matches. Let's get into it. WrestleMania 26, Money in the Bank ladder match. Jack Swagger won that match, so it was Jack Swagger versus Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre versus Evan Bourne versus Kane versus Kofi Kingston versus Matt Hardy versus MVP versus Shelton Benjamin. So a lot of people brought into that match, and Drew McIntyre lost that match. So Jack Swagger was the winner there, and they didn't do much with Jack Swagger. He won the championship, but I mean, not much. WrestleMania 27, he was in a lumberjack match for the WWE Championship, the WWE US Championship. Sorry. So it was an elimination match. So that was in a dark match. Drew was second last, so he did actually not bad there, but he did lose. WrestleMania 28. He was in a 12-man tag team match to determine the GM of Raw and SmackDown. So it was Team Johnny Laurinaitis versus Team Teddy Long. In Johnny Laurinaitis' team, you had David Otunga, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, Mark Henry versus the team of Teddy Long, Booker T, Kofi, Great Khali, R-Truth, Santino Marella, and Zack Ryder. So Team Johnny won, so that is a win for Drew McIntyre. So that is a good win for him. WrestleMania 30, he lost. So it was a 31-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He was eliminated very early, and that's when it stopped to do very well for him. He was a lot of in big, like multi-man matches. He was not in single matches. Then he was released June 12, 2014. And he was back after that in WrestleMania 35. So he went to the Indies and came back. WrestleMania 35 was his first WrestleMania back, and he had a good match. He had a single match versus Roman Reigns. It was a good match, but he lost. WrestleMania 36, probably one of his best match, his moment, but the only problem, it was in no crowd. It was by the pandemic, so it was Drew versus Brock Lesnar for in night 2. Brock Lesnar was a champion. It was for the WWE Championship. Drew won that match. That was his moment. In the same night, they had there was a dark match. That's his second dark match. It was Drew. He was the champion versus Big Show, and he won that match. WrestleMania 37. Drew, Bobby Lashley was the WWE champion versus Drew McIntyre. Drew lost that match. That was in night 1. Then WrestleMania 38, you have Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin, so Baron Corbin. In a single match, Drew won that match. WrestleMania 39, this one was really a great match. One of his best match. You got Drew versus Gunther versus Sheamus in a triple threat match. Intercontinental Championship match. He lost that match to Gunther. That was in night 2. I believe Drew was not the one that got pinned. I think it's Sheamus that got pinned. WrestleMania 40, Drew versus Seth Rollins for the World Championship. That was in night 2. Drew actually won the World Championship in front of a crowd, so he had his moment. But then lost because of Damian Priest's cash-in. So still the match was good for him. That was a good match. So we're going to be ranking all the matches, even the dark matches. So we're going to be ranking. So I'm basically going to put the dark match first because let's put this here. We're going to put WrestleMania 27 and 11 here. 27 dark match. So that's basically for the U.S. Championship. At least it's for a championship, but he was eliminated second last, so that's really a good showing, but it's not in front of people. It's in the dark match. Then we're going to go for number 10. We're going to go for probably one of his first matches here, or maybe... yeah, we're going to go for this one here. WrestleMania 30. Andre the Giant. Oops. Battle Royal. And WrestleMania 30 is basically a 31-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's only for a trophy, and I don't like when it's a trophy. I think they should have like a Intercontinental Championship, maybe match or something, right? Maybe a #1 contender, something, right? But Drew was actually eliminated early in that match, and he was actually released later on. So that was one of his worst match for sure. Number 9, I'm gonna go with. Where do I go? Do I go for the dark match? I have to go for a dark match. Even if it's for WWE Championship. I'm going to go WrestleMania 30... Oh, not here, sorry. 36. And 36, dark match. It's a dark match, and also it's from the pandemic. Just give me a minute. I'm going to get another crayon here. Another marker. That one doesn't work. We're going to take this one here. Alright. So, it is a dark match against Big Show for the WWE Championship, but it's still the pandemic one. So, that one was really bad. Let's see here. Next one here, I'm going to put... Not putting that one. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one here, WrestleMania 38. Versus Happy Corbin. It was not a bad match, but still, it's a single match. I didn't think it was that great. But he still won. It's a win. So at least that. But I don't think it made something good for his career. So it's number 8. Number 7. Do I go there? Yeah. I'm going to go here. WrestleMania 28. You got I'll just put 12 men tag team. 12 man tag team. So that's basically the GM. So the Team Johnny versus Teddy Long. He did get a win, but still not really an awesome match. Not a big fan of all like the big like multi-man match at WrestleMania. I think it's more like a Survivor Series. That's really cool, but for that, I don't think it's good. So we're gonna do that. Number 6. Now we're gonna get to. We don't have dark matches anymore. I will not put that. Do I put that? Yeah, I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm putting that one here. So WrestleMania 26. His first WrestleMania, actually. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. So basically, that was the one that Jack Swagger won. I was not a big fan of that one. You got a few good wrestlers here. I mean, Sheldon Benjamin. They could have went with Sheldon Benjamin. Drew was young, so I understand they didn't go there. They could have went with Kofi maybe, maybe Christian, but not Jack Swagger. I don't think that was the right move here. Next, number 5, I'm going to go with, so we have this one. I'm not touching these matches right now. You got 2 there. You got 3 there. 4, 5. So I'm going to go with this. This one's really hard, but I mean, I think I'm going to put that one anyway. Yeah. So it's going to be this one next. It was a good match, but I think he had a better moment. WrestleMania 35. WrestleMania 35, it was versus Roman. That was way before his bloodline, Roman. That was when Roman was a babyface. It was not a good moment. I could have put him a little bit lower, but Drew has really bad match at the end there. So against Roman Reigns, it was an okay match. Still a single match, nothing to win. Yeah. So number 4. Do I go for that one or that one? This is really hard here. You got 4 really good ones here. I can't go for that one, but I mean, it's really hard here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I know it's his moment, but I mean, yeah. Don't like putting this. I don't like putting this very low, but I mean, I can't drag it more higher. Versus Brock. I mean, the moment is great. Like, I mean, the only problem, it's not in front of a crowd, and that's the only reason. I mean, if there was a crowd, this would have been first. So this is probably the match, probably one of the match that will be this high for WrestleMania 36. But I mean, I have to put it there, and I'm gonna put next. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one, WrestleMania 37. Versus Lashley. And 37 is Bobby Lashley versus Drew for the WWE Championship. He lost that match, so I mean, he has a loss. I think the other 2 matches are a little bit better. I'm gonna go with next one. You can actually 1 and 2 you can actually switch because they're both really great match. I'm gonna go with WrestleMania 39 here, but you can put it first. I think they're both really great match. I think that it means a little bit more the other one because he has his moment. WrestleMania 39 triple threat. I'll just put triple threat here. So it's Drew versus Gunther versus Sheamus, a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a really masterpiece. It was really a good match, really good chemistry with both wrestlers, with Gunther and Sheamus. I think that was one of his best match. He didn't win. That's probably why it's second right now, but a really great match. And then number 1 is WrestleMania 40. I think even if it didn't finish. Versus Seth. And I think that one is the best one for him because he had his moment. He finally had his moment in front of a crowd. It was Drew versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I know he loses after that to Damian Priest, but he still had his moment with his wife. He really had a good moment, and he was a champion for not long, but still, I think that is his best match. You can switch, like I said, 1 and 2 because the best match of the 2 is actually the triple threat, but the moment is actually WrestleMania 40. I think that's the best moment he had. You could put 36, but I mean, just because there's no crowd, I can't put him more than number 4. So let me know in the comments who you guys, if you like this, let me know if there's a guy you want me to do. I'm going to be doing more of these and trying to finish all the lists. There's a lot of wrestlers I can do. Like and subscribe, and don't put Undertaker. I'm keeping him very soon. I'll be doing him. He's really hard to do because he has 35 match, so it's a very long video. I might do part 2 there, because there's a lot. There's 35 match, so that's gonna be very long. So like and subscribe. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.